Alright, so what's going on everybody, it's EpicNNG and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And it's been a while since we've done a mod showcase video. The last one we did was the Exodus mod for the pre-sequel. But today I want to show you guys a mod that really impressed me when I first played it. It's not often that I launch a Borderlands 2 mod and instantly want to show it off to you guys, but this one is different. I'm actually going to show off two mods today, but the main focus is on the Eternal mod. But just before we do get into the video, I do want to say don't forget to use code EpicNNG at the advanced GG checkout if you want a refreshing drink that keeps you awake and isn't filled with unnecessary filler ingredients. But with that being said, let's get right into it. So the first mod that I'm going to be talking about is the focus of this video, and it's the Borderlands 2 Eternal mod. Now, this is a mod made by a modder called Juso, who I have gone on record as saying I think is the best modder in Borderlands 2 talent-wise. This man has made so many incredible mods that just blew my socks off. They are so incredibly impressive, and I'm probably going to show more of them off on the channel. Definitely let me know if that's something you guys want to see, and also, as you can see in the gameplay, we're actually using this mod right now. So what does the Borderlands 2 Eternal mod do? Well, much like the game Doom Eternal, this adds new movement options to Borderlands 2 and also allows you to perform glory kills on enemies, and that is an absolutely huge mechanic. I'll talk about that in just a second. But for the new movement option, you can now dash in game, and this is done by simply jumping into the air and then pressing the sprint key in any direction. You can do side dashes, back dashes, forward dashes. Some of them are a little trickier than others, but I've been able to pull them off. And you get two dashes while you're in the air, then there's a short cooldown and you can go right back to doing it again. And the amount of movement and fluidity this adds to Borderlands 2 is genuinely mind-blowing. I can't stress that enough. If you haven't ever played Borderlands 2 before and thought, wow, I really wish I was moving a lot faster, I don't know what's wrong with you. You got to try this mod. Now, I will say I am also using Zeta Daemon's movement tech mod, which allows for double jumping and butt slamming, and that combined with this mod just adds for even more movement and just traversability on basically any surface in the game. It almost kind of makes Borderlands 2 feel like its own little parkour mod, being able to sprint around, double jump, dash forward, dash left. And another thing that's really cool about this is that you can use these mechanics in fights to give you an advantage over the boss too. Like in the Master G fight, you can dodge out of the way to avoid the acid pulls. If you're in the Leviathan fight, you can avoid attacks that way. There's just so many new options that this mod opens up, allowing you to get out of dodge or sometimes even get into a dodge to use it on someone like Zero. You can like piece attacks together for melee builds. It's just a really fun mod in that regard. But there is also one other layer, and that's the glory kill mechanic, which allows you to finish enemies when they're below 15% health. And what's really cool about this is that enemies you glory kill drop 5 times the loot. So you basically with this mod are always trying to get glory kills on enemy, but it's not as if it's super easy, because it's kind of hard to get an enemy to just 15% health, especially on someone like Salvador. You just end up killing them all the time, as you'll probably see in this gameplay. But getting a glory kill on an enemy and seeing an explosion of loot is just so incredibly satisfying. And what's really cool about this and really unique is that this also works on bosses and their dedicated item pools. I said a minute ago that you can use these glory kills to get 5 times the loot from enemies, and what's sick about this is that if a boss drops something, it's going to drop it 5 times, and that could be a chance at its dedicated pool. So if you glory kill a boss, you could end up getting 5 times the dedicated drops. Now, there are some bosses that it doesn't work on. You see here I'm trying to get it down on a creeper and I'm just failing miserably, but it does work most of the time on pretty much any boss. I got it on Terramorphous yesterday and I got like 3 different Hide of Terrors and 4 pitchforks, which was pretty disgusting. And doing it on the loot midgets that come out of crates as well is another really sick thing. You could just see an explosion of Seraphs. I've been getting a bunch of pearlescence with it as well, as you might see in the gameplay. So yeah, all pretty awesome stuff there. But if you guys want the BL2 Eternal mod and the movement tech mod, I'll leave a link for them in the description down below. You will need the Python SDK mods installed for Borderlands 2. I'll also leave a link to that. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of these mods in the comment section down below. And if you want to see me check out more of Juice's mods, let me know also. Don't forget to use code EpicNNG at the advanced GG checkout. Thanks everybody for your support on that. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.